Perched atop the wind-swept plateaus of southern Peru lies one of the world's most perplexing formations, the Nazca Lines. These ancient geoglyphs, etched into the desert floor, have captivated explorers and scholars for centuries with their intricate designs and mysterious origins. From towering figures of animals and birds to geometric shapes stretching across the landscape, the Nazca Lines defy easy explanation. Even after years of study, they leave researchers pondering whether they're the product of human artistry or the remnants of ancient extraterrestrial encounters. Delving into the heart of Nazca culture reveals a vibrant and sophisticated society that flourished in the arid valleys of southern Peru from around 100 BCE to 800 CE. The Nazca people were adept engineers, mastering the construction of aqueducts and underground channels to harness water in the desert landscape. They were also skilled artisans, renowned for their intricate pottery, textiles, and ceremonial artifacts. These artifacts and engineering feats, when combined with the Nazca Lines, create an interconnected tapestry that vividly depicts the complex and advanced society of the Nazca people. Depictions of mythical beings and supernatural entities on pottery suggest a deep reverence for divine forces, while elaborate burial rituals underscore the importance of the afterlife in Nazca spirituality. In 1927, Peruvian archaeologist Toribio Mejia Cespe stumbled upon the Nazca Lines during a hike in the Nazca Desert foothills in southern Peru. However, it wasn't until 1937 that American historian Paul Kosak rediscovered the lines while researching ancient irrigation systems. The Nazca Lines are ancient geoglyphs etched into the desert floor of southern Peru, consisting of sprawling designs depicting animals, plants, geometric shapes, and humanoid figures. These colossal artworks, which span an area of approximately 450 square kilometers, with some stretching over 1,200 feet in length, exhibit remarkable precision and symmetry. In fact, the precision of the lines is so precise that it defies explanation and still fuels speculation about their purpose and origins. While the Nazca people are widely regarded as the primary creators of the geoglyphs, some theories suggest the involvement of other pre-Columbian cultures, or even extraterrestrial beings. Archaeological evidence, however, suggests that the Nazca civilization is the most likely builder of the lines, given their cultural continuity and technological capabilities, demonstrated in other aspects of their society. Further research and excavations are necessary to provide additional clues that help unravel the mystery of the Nazca Lines and the people who crafted them. Researchers continue to find new geoglyphs to this day, expanding the repertoire of Nazca patterns and deepening their understanding of their cultural significance. Many of the newer findings come from investigations that suggest the Nazca Lines had a connection to water, a precious resource in the parched landscape of the Peruvian coastal plains. Rather than functioning as an irrigation network or a method for locating water, though, these geoglyphs were likely involved in ritualistic practices aimed at invoking divine favor and bringing rainfall to the region. The origins of the Nazca Lines trace back over 2 millennia to a time when the Nazca civilization thrived in the coastal valleys of what is now southern Peru. Scholars believe the lines were created between 500 BCE and 500 CE, with the majority of the geoglyphs dating to the early Nazca period, 200 BCE to 500 CE. This period of prolific construction coincided with the apex of cultural development in Nazca. Some researchers speculate that the lines were pathways for ceremonial processions or markers for important astronomical events, serving as a reflection of the Nazca people's deep connection to the cosmos and their spiritual beliefs. The Nazca Lines construction remains a remarkable feat of ancient engineering, with the incredible methods employed by the Nazca people still intriguing researchers today. To create these massive geoglyphs, the Nazca artisans likely used simple tools, such as wooden stakes, ropes, and digging implements. Their measuring techniques were incredibly precise, with some symbols and lines even aligning with celestial bodies. To create the lines, they would first have outlined the designs on the desert floor, then remove the surface stones and soil to reveal the lighter-colored subsurface layers, creating the iconic lines that are visible today. Exploring the Nazca Desert highlights the challenges researchers face in unraveling the mysteries of the lines. The harsh climate and rugged terrain hinder archaeological efforts, but advances in technology such as LiDAR, light detection and ranging, and satellite imagery have revolutionized our understanding. These tools reveal previously unseen geoglyphs and provide insights into their construction and alignment. LiDAR data allows precise analysis of the terrain, aiding in identifying natural features that influence the geoglyphs' locations and monitoring environmental changes affecting their preservation. Excavations near the lines have uncovered artifacts like pottery, textiles, and human remains, offering clues about the cultural and religious significance of the lines and their role in ancient Nazca society. Archaeologists have identified ritual platforms and ceremonial structures, suggesting their use for religious gatherings. Aerial photography and satellite imagery document and analyze the geoglyphs from above, revealing intricate designs and aiding in interpreting their meaning. Ground-penetrating radar, GPR, detects subsurface anomalies, such as buried geoglyphs and ancient pathways, providing valuable insights into the Nazca ceremonial landscape's layout and organization. Remote sensing techniques, like multispectral and thermal infrared imaging, further study the Nazca lines and their environment. Multispectral imaging identifies variations in vegetation and soil composition, while thermal infrared imaging detects surface temperature differences, indicating subsurface features. Combining these methods with ground surveys and field observations offers a comprehensive understanding of the Nazca lines and their cultural significance. Unlocking the symbolism behind the Nazca lines reveals a complex web of meaning that's deeply rooted in the Nazca people's spiritual and cosmological beliefs. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, the geoglyphs served as potent symbols of the natural world and its connection to the supernatural realm. The hummingbird, spider, and monkey geoglyphs, among others, are believed to embody mythical beings or celestial entities revered by the Nazca culture. For example, the hummingbird may symbolize fertility and abundance, while the spider could represent the weaver of fate or the interconnectivity of life. Similarly, the monkey may signify wisdom or playfulness, reflecting the Nazca people's reverence for the animal kingdom and its spiritual significance. The Nazca lines meticulously craft each glyph with precise lines and proportions, suggesting a deliberate effort to convey specific meanings and messages. Some researchers propose that the geometric patterns found among the geoglyphs may have served as maps or calendars, marking important celestial events such as solstices and equinoxes. Others suggest that the lines were pathways for ceremonial processions or rituals, guiding the Nazca people in their spiritual journey through the desert landscape. These interpretations highlight the multifaceted nature of the Nazca lines, serving as both practical tools and sacred symbols in the religious practices of the Nazca culture. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Nazca lines is their astronomical alignment, which suggests a deep understanding of celestial phenomena among the Nazca civilization. Experts found that several geoglyphs align with specific astronomical events, including the summer and winter solstices, equinoxes, and even the positions of certain stars and constellations. For example, the astronaut geoglyph is aligned with the rising sun during the winter solstice, while the condor geoglyph may be associated with the constellation of Orion. Recent studies suggest that shamanistic practices and visionary experiences may have utilized the Nazca lines as portals to altered states of consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. It's believed that the geometric patterns and repetitive motifs found among the geoglyphs may have induced trance-like states in participants, while also facilitating communication with ancestral spirits or supernatural beings. This interpretation suggests that the Nazca lines were not merely static symbols, but dynamic tools for spiritual transformation and communion with the divine. As researchers continue to unravel the mysteries of the Nazca lines, their symbolic significance and cultural importance continue to captivate the imagination and inspire new avenues of exploration into the spiritual world of the ancient Nazca people. The belief that the Nazca Lines were created as landing strips for extraterrestrial beings stems from their mysterious nature and the seemingly inexplicable precision of their construction. Some proponents of this theory argue that the sheer scale and complexity of the geoglyphs would have been beyond the technological capabilities of the ancient Nazca civilization, leading them to speculate that advanced alien beings may have been involved in their creation. Moreover, the alignment of certain Nazca lines with celestial phenomena, such as the positions of stars and constellations, has led some to interpret them as navigational markers for alien spacecraft. Theories abound regarding the purpose of these hypothetical landing strips, ranging from communication with extraterrestrial visitors to the exchange of knowledge and technology. Skeptics of the alien hypothesis, on the other hand, point to the abundant evidence of human involvement in the creation of the Nazca Lines, including archaeological artifacts and geological surveys that support the idea that ancient Nazca artisans used simple tools and techniques to construct the geoglyphs. Additionally, the cultural and religious significance of the lines within Nazca society provides further context for their creation, suggesting that they were more likely symbols of spiritual importance rather than extraterrestrial runways. Skeptics argue that the lines can be better understood within the context of ancient human culture and technology, pointing to similarities between the Nazca geoglyphs and other indigenous traditions in the Andean region. One hypothesis posits that the Nazca Lines were a part of a complex system of communication and navigation. Proponents of this theory suggest that the lines may have functioned as road signs for ancient travelers rather than aliens. Another theory proposes that the Nazca Lines were monumental artworks created for aesthetic or ceremonial purposes rather than practical or functional reasons. According to this interpretation, the lines were elaborate expressions of artistic creativity and cultural identity, intended to awe and inspire viewers with their grandeur and complexity. Modern interpretations of the Nazca Lines rely on interdisciplinary research and advanced technologies. Protecting these lines is essential for future exploration and research. Preserving the Nazca Lines involves various strategies. Controlling visitor access limits foot traffic and prevents damage to the geoglyphs. Measures to combat erosion and soil degradation, such as vegetation management and soil stabilization, are crucial. Educating visitors about the cultural significance of the lines and encouraging respectful behavior helps minimize vandalism and unauthorized activities. Over the decades, numerous scholars and researchers have dedicated themselves to unraveling the mystery of the Nazca Lines. Among them, Maria Rieke, a German mathematician and archaeologist, stands out for her groundbreaking work in studying and preserving the geoglyphs. Her meticulous surveys and mathematical analyses revealed the astronomical alignments and geometric precision of the Nazca Lines. In recent years, archaeologists like Dr. Johnny Isla Cuadrado have used advanced technologies like LiDAR to uncover hidden geoglyphs and gain new insights into the Nazca ceremonial landscape. These efforts have expanded our understanding of the ancient Nazca civilization's culture and religious practices, providing valuable clues to the line's purpose and meaning. The future of the Nazca Lines promises continued exploration and discovery. Researchers aim to leverage emerging technologies and interdisciplinary approaches to further unravel the geoglyphs' mysteries. By conducting more extensive surveys, excavations, and scientific analysis, we hope to gain a deeper understanding of the cultural, religious, and environmental context of the Nazca Lines. The knowledge gained from studying the Nazca Lines offers valuable insights into human history, art, and spirituality. Preserving these ancient artworks and sharing our findings with future generations can enrich our understanding of the past and inspire new research and exploration. As the sun sets over the Nazca Desert, casting long shadows across the ancient geoglyphs, the mystery of the Nazca Lines endures. These mysterious artworks, etched into the earth by the hands of ancient artisans, continue to inspire wonder and intrigue, inviting us to contemplate their significance in the tapestry of human history. The Nazca Lines, whether the result of human ingenuity or the legacy of extraterrestrial encounters, stand as a testament to the enduring mysteries of our world and are ready for exploration and decipherment by future generations of adventurers and scholars alike.